your boy, Sir Jorge the Great, bringing you the Spring Tour Battle Pool of 2019. So, just a quick reminder. I know it's been a while since I last posted about the Spring Slam of 2019. Um, so we had drafted a team in our draft pools, and then we were put into pools of four, and we were supposed to battle each other. And the teams with the top two records got to move on. Now, as of recording of this, everybody in my pool has battled, and so I won't be mentioning what our outcome was until after I go over each battle. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna do each battle individually, because I feel like the last battle I'll cover, I feel like this deserves its own video instead of a giant collage. But anyway, with that in mind, our first battle we're gonna be going over is against Steven. So now right now on the screen you can see the team I have drafted and the team Steven has drafted. He has the Kieran Black, the Megalopunny, the Toxapex, the Cortana, the Sylveon, the Rotom, the Stunfisk, and the Torcat. So at first glance, I thought he was going to bring just the first six on the screen you have right now. So the Kieran Black, the Megalopunny, the Toxapex, the Cortana, the Sylveon, and the Rotom. And I saw Stunfisk coming. That was one possibility I really did see coming, and then I also saw I really didn't see Torcat coming at all. It sure does get intimidate, but I don't think it was as big of a threat as his other pieces. So I was like, how can I win? And I've been doing some of the speed tours up in the NCP channel, which I'll link the Discord in the description below. And so I was like, okay, so yeah, I was like, okay, so how can I win this? So I sort of came up with a strategy and a plan to win, and so let's get right into it. So first up we have Montoya, the Cabalion. He is Choice Scarf this battle with Iron Head, Close Combat, Volt Switch, X Scissor, Adamant Max Attack, 152 in Speed and 104 in HP. So with this set, I am outspeeding Jolly Adamant Lopunny, which is great. That means as long as he doesn't bring any other Scarfers, we outspeed his entire team with Montoya alone. And so Iron Head for the Kieran Black, the Sylveon, Close Combat for the Katana for the Mega Lopunny. X Scissor I believe was for the Rotomos. I can actually hit it better, I believe. I actually don't think it's better. Anyways, and then we finally have Volsa just to pivot around and move around. Now, obviously, if he does have that Stun Fist, then I can't, but that's his only ground type, which is really, really fantastic. Next up, we have Overrated, the Mega Charizard X with D-Dance, Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. A pretty simple set, pretty basic in my opinion, without the outrage, but where Max Attack, Max Speed Jolly was 4 in Special Defense. So again, this is pretty simple. You click Dragon Dance so I can outspeed a lot of his team and just done something really big. That's pretty much it. Charizard, I think you can run it pretty straightforward. You know, either bulky or just D-Dance set. Alright, next up we have Lollipop the Sylveon, or Sylveon. Anyways, leftovers, Pixelated ability, Hyper Voice, which protects Psy Shock, Hyper Voice just to hit things all around, the Kieran Black, the Lopunny, Wish Protect, and then I'm running Max Defense, Bold, Max HP, Max Defense actually, with 4 special attack. So again, this is one of my responses to Mega Lopunny because it's such a big threat and it's really fast. And if I don't have the right mons for it, then I can just lose the game. So one of my responses for that Mega Lopunny. Next up, we have Lucas, the Galvantula, with the Choice Specs and the Compound Eyes, with Thunder, Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, and Volt Switch. So Thunder with the Compact Eyes has a 9% chance of missing rather than a 30%, which is fantastic. Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, and Volt, just for coverage, and then the Volt Switch just to pivot around. We are Timid, Max Special Attack, Max Speed, and so yeah, pretty simple set. Next up, we have the boy, Sir Eggy, the Alone Executor, with the leftovers, the Frisk ability, so I can check my opponent's items when I switch in. Flamethrower, Dracometer, Giga Drain, and Wish. My 3 attacking moves just for coverage, and then Wish just to Wish Pass. And then finally we have Frokage, the Green Ninja, with the Life Orb. we are that's timid, max special attack, max speed. I almost forgot what it was called. U-turn, ice beam, surf, and extra sensory. Ice beam, surf just for hitting things hard. Extra sensory for that Toxapex, because it is really annoying. But yeah, guys. So that was our team for this battle against Steven. So let's get right into the battle. So as you can see on the screen right now, he brought the Toxapex, the Kieran Black, the Omega Lopunny, the Torcat, the Stunfist, and the Sylveon. Uh, upon recording this, I thought he brought the Cortana, but the more that I thought about it, he actually didn't bring it at all, which was pretty big in my part. But I had good counters for it, which I understand why he wouldn't bring it. But yeah, so my first thoughts was, okay, what can I lead with? And so I decided to lead with my Galvantula, I believe. Oh no, actually, my Greninja was which did the same thing as my Galvantula, which is just to pivot around. But since he had that Mega Lopunny, I couldn't risk losing my Greninja so early on in the game. So I just go back. I go into Sylveon, my main check for it. He Mega Evolves and goes for Power Up Punch, and I think, uh, yes, it's Power Up Punch. He goes +1, but it's still big damage for him, or for less damage for me, anyways. He is +1, but Lollipop doesn't take as much damage as it should have. I go for the Protect just to go back to full. He goes for the return. I wish I wished here, but that's fine. He goes for the return now. Does 70%. I Hyper Voice, get this thing down to really low health, and here I just decide to protect to see what he goes for, and then I think I let Lollipop go down right from right here, which is fine because I think Lollipop did his job. Yeah. And now I get to go into Cobalion and just full switch out and just kill that thing. I think I should have like close combat at least, but it would have brought something else in. He brings in Sylveon. I click Thunder just to get the thing out of the way, and then that's when he starts Calm Mind, and I'm like, nope, not today. So I go back to Montoya because it's attacking physically and not especially. He goes for Protect. I go for the Iron Head. I'm locked into it, which is fine. So I'm gonna click it again, and we get this thing down to really low. And then, so Steven, first of all, I apologize for that flinch. I will say this was a very haxy battle ahead of time. I think we still could have won. I don't think we would have won to the degree that we should have, but it was very, very hex heavy. But I think you encountered that plenty of times, and so this was just one unfortunate event for Steven. But anyway, so we do get the flinch, just making the Sylveon immovable, and we get the kill. And so he goes into his Toxic Pick. I just get out of here. Go into my Greninja. He goes for Toxic Spikes, and that's going to be annoying. So we go for the extra sensory, does about 50% to him, and I'm like, sweet. And I go for it again, hopefully to get the kill, but we don't. He barely lives, and then he's going to recover. So I know this is not going to be a winning battle because I am Life Orb. So I go for the U-turn. He goes into Stunfist, which is fine. It's a chance of me getting paralyzed, but that's fine. So I go into my Sir Eggy. I find out he's Pasho Berry and not the Grass Berry. So I get to click. What did I click? Yeah, Draco. Okay, so I went Draco Meteor because I thought he was gonna go into Kieran Black, and so it was a neutral play. At least should have killed the Stunfist, but he goes into Torracat instead. Intimidates me, thinking probably I'm physical. But anyways, we were not. I believe I wish here, if I recall correctly. I battled last night. So he U-turns, goes into the Kieran Black now, and yeah, I just wish. So I'm showing off a lot of my set. He switches out, and I believe I also switch out. Yeah, I switch out to the Charizard. Here I just D-dance, and I believe he goes for the Earth Power. It does a lot to me. But here I go for the Earthquake, killing off his Torracat, which was fantastic. In my opinion, he goes back into Kieran Black, and then I just Dragon Claw, I believe. Or Flare Blitz, that's because it did more damage. And then he's gonna knock me out, which is fine. So here I go to my Cobalion, and my best play is Iron Head. Yeah. Again, me Iron Heading is a big risk because Stunfist does get the static ability, so there is a giant chance that I get paralyzed because of it, which could change out the outcome of the battle. To be honest, post battle, I wish I did get paralyzed at some point. But anyways, here we go into Sir Eggy, and goes for the discharge, does absolutely none, because we quad resist, I am max HP, and so he's going to switch back into his Kira, and I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, get some health back, and here I just let him, I just sack off Sir Eggy. I am sorry, Alolan Eggy, but this was the best play in my opinion. I could have Draco'd. I think Draco was honestly the better play, but that's fine. Here I believe Bug Buzz, which was a neutral play, and then since I'm choice locked into Choice Specs, I believe, I guess I have to click it again. And then here I decide to switch out into my Greninja. As you can see, I totally remember what happened in the battle. And then here I decide to just click the extra sensory, and again, Hacks. I won with Hacks basically because his tactics with flinches. It wasn't a winning battle for me, and because of this flinch, I actually didn't even know extra sensory has a chance to flinch. So we flinched the Toxapic, which is a 10% chance, and we get to kill the Toxapics. You know, and again, man, I apologize, but that's just how the game we play, how it works. So for Kage gets another kill, and here I'm gonna let him go down. Knock myself out. He goes for the recover, which is fine. And then I go into my Galvantula and just click Thunder, knocking him out. We could have played mind games, but I just wanted to get this battle over with. And then I go into my Cobalion because I'm locked into it. He goes for the Earth Power. I'm pretty bulky, so I live. And I go to close combat and just finish there. But yeah, again, man, Steven, I apologize for those hacks, those two big flinches in the game that really cost you the game. Like this, that's just a fact. Those two flinches did cost you the game. They're really big moments for me, anyways. But you know, I'm not gonna complain that I didn't win. I know it's frustrating. I've lost to hacks before multiple times, so I understand what you're going over, Steven. So, but yeah, that's just the game we play, guys. So there's no real reason to complain. Yeah, we'll be upset about it, but you know, we can't hate the game for it. But yeah, guys, so this was my not my first battle I played, but my full battle of the Spring Tour of 2019. Again, I want to shout out to John Jr. for allowing me to play in this league. It's been a lot of fun. Shout out to all his admins, George, Zombie, who's now commissioner, Owen, Hacker, who've been great. And so yeah, this was battle 1, and we'll get into battle 2 in the next video. So guys, if you did enjoy this battle, if you enjoyed your San Ant Eggys getting another W this week, this battle pool, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new around here. And I'm going to let you guys go. My name is Sir Jorge the Great, and make sure you are praising the word of Alolan Eggy. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye!